Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves back to Memoriapolis. I think I said it right that time. I'm getting there, guys. We're kind of just in and stabilizing into our next age, which is medieval right now. As you can see, we got this started over here. I'm staying paused a second, and we're rebuilding some of the buildings here and just upgrading food. So we should be stable because our food is just about there. Now, we are in a little bit of an issue, although we have started to get gold. The issue we have at the moment is we need to kind of convert what we need into where it is. So I need this to kind of grow around here, but I am going to solely focus a little bit more on more specifics just to kind of get it moving a bit more. All right, so we've got another, so we've still got this farm upgrading here. We've got the stone quarry coming in here, which should fix this. We're not actually gaining anything at the moment because we don't have any. So I'm also going to get another one in. So we need to kind of choose where we're putting it, whether I go next to that one or I go over here. There's not that much there, though. That's the only problem. We might get a bit more emphasis on some trade here. I might be able to dig out. I think it's going to utilize because that's taking a bit of that. We can't quite squeeze over there either. And I'll just show you something I've discovered. So this is going to be the spot anyway. We're going to try and pull that in as far as I can this way, which is about there, 3,000 there. So we'll get stone in on that one as well. We'll just let this play slowly, but I just want to show you on the blueprints. So if I come into cultural, down the bottom here, you can actually go back to the Antiquity age and continue building that. So I think you build them as separate sections, but in different ages. So I shouldn't have built it so close. I should have built this separate, really, is what I'm thinking. But it's fine. And we're just going to fix basically all of the broken buildings for now. So we just need a bit of stone to do so. And then we should be good, and that should get everything back on track. But I hope you're all well, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We have lots of issues with clans or factions bickering still, so we could fix that by binning them off, but I think we'll wait. And then inside of the panel, we can continue to work on stuff, but we can't do it just yet, so... And we're almost ready for this upgrade as well, so I do want to keep going with that one. I think the best thing you want to do is wait for the full cycles to go before you do anything rather than rushing it. I guess you can rush it, but not necessarily worth the hassle. We do officially have the gain here now as well, so I'm just going to come in. We're going to go into the production here, and we are in fact going to take the level 4. Not that we can use it yet, so we need to remember that, but we can get the gold. So it says gold leaves. No idea how we produce those yet, but I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out. All right, let's accept that one. Let's get that rebuilding as well. It takes a while, right? Ancient capital improvement. Several cycles have passed, and you now have enough citizens and resources in your warehouse to improve your town center. That is this one. So let's have a look. Oh, 100%. Let's go. And then once that's done, we'll see where we're at as well. We are expanding pretty quickly. I want to see if we can... Oh, no, it does encompass both. So we'd have to go all the way out. Weirdly... That costs an absolute fortune. I think it goes into stone walls, which is interesting. Yeah, we'll focus on that afterwards then. And what we'll do is we'll come into culture. It says go to a building that can be evolved. So we're going to go back into Antiquity here. And it looks like... How do we do it? Let's have a look. Ceramic workshop. Statio. Doesn't necessarily show you how you can kind of grab it. I'm in the tab here for some of these. And we have a few of these kind of done. Maybe you've got to have it done already, like we did with the thingy. There it is, though, looking pretty snazzy. Ancient capital right now. Gives us way better storage as well, which is good. Let's see. A bit more stone. I think it has started to come in now, and the next ones are good. So 50 on that. That's rebuilt. We've almost rebuilt most things over here, so we can focus this now. And there are some buildings we can kind of get. So I've unlocked this ropery as well. Again, needs stone. So our stone production isn't that solid. So, but we do have the improvements we can get in as well. So we'll go ahead and do that on both of these. So pretty cheap to improve. We've got the iron to do so because we did that one mission. So we are all good. And then we've got some good iron deposits out this way. So we're going to need to work towards one of those to get our own thingy of it. Which, again, is going to be down in here. So we need to come into that one. I think the small mine does that. So can we get the tier 2? We can. We can go into the tier 2 as well. So we'll grab a small mine. And this is going to be for iron. As you can see, we could get it in here, but it's going to have a bad impact on these guys. Press number 6 so we can see the resources. So all our spots are over here. I actually think over here would be the spot we want to grab the iron from if it lets me build. So it must be outside of rocky area. So over here is actually the best bet. And there is a bit of disturbance, but there's 5,000 iron there. So we're going to go right into that bit. It just makes sense, right? That'll do for now. Look at this medieval section building out nicely as well. We're pretty good across the board here. We need to get a few of them up, as you can see, but we'll get those in with some of these buildings when we get a chance to. They're pretty costly on actual workers here, so until we get some of this building done, we're not able to do anything yet. So I'm finishing off now then. Good. And we've now got our thulium ready. And we'll be able to evolve that too. So I wonder if we need to actually go into the thulium, for example. Does that evolve to a dungeon? It does. Oblites. Thulium plus dungeon. So we'd need to build a dungeon. Is that the same for one of these? Let me have a look. Templum plus unknown. I reckon one of these. I do still want the theatrum as well. You can't actually build these, so you need to put them in with the other ones. So let's go over these then. Ropery plus unknown. There's the dungeon. So that's one we definitely know we can do. I'm assuming Universitas. No. Guilds. So when you put them together, I think they merge, is what my understanding of it. Yeah, best bet's going to be the dungeon then. We just need the workers to do so. So how many do we need? We just need 1,000 blueprints to be able to do that. It shouldn't take long. Another one being built over here, which is great as well. So that's now in. Proletarian is back in. This is actually fixing some of our issues too, which is good. And the fall of Constantinople 4 is here again. Now, this time we don't necessarily need any of these items, right? So I think support the Ottomans. You choose to betray the Byzantines. I feel bad for betraying anyone, if I'm honest. So I'm going to go this way. And we got a really good stone gain and stuff now, so I should be able to fix these. We've actually got 2. I don't know. Is there a way of, like, getting rid of one of them? I don't know why I put 2 in. Oh, look at this. A new zone building around here as well. Cool. Very new district. And we can further improve the quarries as well with the iron. We do need that wood, so I think I'll go with a cutting camp first. Then the quarry. We can do both, so let's do it. And it looks like we're getting these guys in. So we're going to go with mass production cultural here through this. So we're going to allow them because that's our first one over here. And we're going to keep that going. I think I get it now. You want to build them as much as possible so they don't clash. Building's running out of resources, so that's officially gone. Let's demolish that one. I'm going to go ahead and get another stone one in over here as well. That's important. And we'll get rid of that faction one. So let me just check. Do the factions now go hand in hand? They do. Okay, so even with these ones, I think we can we not open panel at all? We can't. Okay. Interesting. It's going to be weird when these guys merge. And another one coming in over there as well. Yeah, we definitely want to get one of these buildings in then. All right, I think we can officially get the dungeon in. Let's accept that one. So we need to build the dungeon, and then you can evolve that into oubliettes, I believe. So that's fine. We'll make sure we get one of those in. It costs a lot of stone. We do a bit of trade. So we're going to have to unlock these once again. We've got plenty that we can unlock. We've got good merchants on the go, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh, gold sheets, gold leaves. One of these is going to sell gold leaves, right? Let's have a look. There it is. Geneva. Let's unlock you. We do need you for an upgrade, but for the time being... Look at that. These passive incomes are nice, just for unlocking the trade routes. Oh, we may as well unlock every single one that we can. Don't want to waste too much money, though. Right, let's have a look. Definitely unlock you. That's a passive 3 gold income. And what we're going to do is purchase in a bunch of stone. So I'm going to get myself back on track and kind of sell some stuff so we can get back into the swing of actually upgrading some stuff here. We're now mining that, so we should be fine. Let's go 200. We'll spend 900 coins on getting a little bit of wood and stone just to get us back on track. It's maybe not the smartest, but I want to build these out as quick as possible, and that does mean we can get our dungeon in. And what's funny is you can build them over here as well. I'm not sure whether they need to be close by, but we could start to really convert these other guys, you know. Do I want to do that, or do I want to commit? I think I'm going to keep it this way. That's going to be good. And for this one, we're going to see what we need. So health, safety isn't good. We're getting safety for this. Belonging is rough, so we might need to go into belonging. And then we'll get creativity on the evolution as well. God, it's going to take quite a while to grasp all the features within this game, isn't it? This is getting insane. You can now zoom out really far too. So I'm wondering if I built that, it's growing loads, but if I built that kind of like over here. But it is a humongous map, so I imagine you can build all the way over there, right? And as the deterioration's coming on these, I need to get them done. So there's one. And then we've got another one here that we need to get sorted as well, so... Wondering what my income is of the other ones, whether we can kind of sell them. You accept the situation. Constantinople is saved. Oh, the last Ottoman is dead. And Sultan Mehmet II is nowhere to be found. The soldiers are stunned, has once again repelled the invaders. Okay. Not a lot we can do for that one. Then we didn't get much, so our political decision there wasn't the best. Your food stocks are low. It's happening again. So what are we waiting on? Okay, we'll be able to upgrade our farms momentarily. I think in the meantime, though, we are going to need to get one more in. So let's be smart about this, and let's pop it. I don't want to build over here. I want these to combine into the middle, so I think over here might be okay, actually. It does have a disruption bonus, though, so over here might be even better. I'm just going to twizzle it. We're going to go right there, and we're going to allow the maximum number of fields on that one. And then when that wood comes in, we'll have to sacrifice for the improvement. And I'll probably do it on that one. Is that our best one? Yeah, 110 food. So we'll go for the improvement here. Boom. There we go. And that should fix our food. At what cost, you say? Well, at the cost of many of these. So we got another faction that wants to come in. Companions du Devoir is at the gates of your city. And they are craftsmen once again. So they are giving us lots of cultures. And we're just getting humongous amounts in here. It's worth us checking in, actually. Yeah, so we're going to hit this, which is good. Unlock the decorative building Parvis. Very often set up in front of churches or cathedrals, the Parvis gives rise to a wide variety of gatherings, corresponding to the desire and needs of the population. Okay. We could invest some of our points here. We're okay with that. So now, funnily enough, the only one that is looking good is our safety. And that should tick our food into a good place here. Come on. You plus you, maybe. There we go. We're in again. And they're going to build the farms out there. Perfect. We are in a good spot. And most things are replenishing. I'm going to come in to some heavy cutting stuff again. So I'm just going to bring another one over this way. Going to get that built and going. We'll get that going as quick as we can. And then we're going to come in. We have a lot of gold. So I think I'm going to come in for some more buying. So these passive ones are really good. It's worth unlocking for the extra gold, to be fair. Quite a bit of gold we could probably sell, and that would come in really handy. Let's unlock you. So 1 gold contains 2 gold coins. What do you get for 1 stone? 2. So it's the same kind of value. Well, we can try and make a little bit. So why is gold not worth more than the wood? I guess back in the day it's harder to transport that wood. I don't know whether to buy some of these as well for the farm upgrade. How much is one of them? They're not bad. Maybe 20 of those as well. We're slowly getting some of those gold leaves. And let's just have a look at what it is to improve. 80 gold leaves. We'll slowly buy those in then. Yeah, that wood's going to help get the buffer going. I don't think we're making rubbles anymore. I thought we were. We can definitely get the improvement on this small quarry, but do I want to spend that wood yet? Not really. I want to get this repaired before anything else, and then we're job done. So let's go ahead and get our carver in. We have one there, so why aren't you producing? Oh, it is going up. It's just a little bit slow. All right, the time has come then, so we can go a little bit further now, and we can get our ropery in. I'm going to keep this going really crazy over it. Wow, this building's cool. I'm going to get this going kind of immensely over here with these guys. Actually, is that right? Is that the right thing to do? Universitas. think I want to evolve this first. Let's go for the evolution here. So, various improvement options. Your town may decide to upgrade your Tulianum to dungeon. This clever mix will form a brand new building, Oublets, which will carry the characteristics of its predecessors. The building gets an extra 350 belonging, 50 creativity, 350 health, or 350 safety. I'm going to go health. That's a good idea. We'll get that one kind of upgraded. Not sure what kind of happens. I think it's just when you pair them, you get to build that second one, which is nice. We have a new faction trying to come in as well. So this is becoming very, very heavy into kind of this production stuff. And quite frankly, we're still okay to buy. So I'm going to try 60 of those. I'm going to sell 100 gold, and then we're going to buy in 200 wood. And we're going to spend all that. We still got a good amount of gold. We are fine. Don't think we can do that stuff anymore, which is interesting. And we got 2.7k to use over here now. So upgrade wise, we should be fine. Now, let's work on a little bit more of the other stuff. So we've got the Universitas we want to get in for sure. But is there anything else we want to do? Commercial wise could be pretty cool. So we want to go for the evolution building. So if there's something that can evolve based on what we have. We don't know the unknown there. The butchers. I wonder if we just get the Roparium. Yeah, let's do it. Let's try. Is that silly going over there? Kind of. Yeah, I think we keep it this way. Those trees in the way, though. That's kind of cool across there. If we get factions coming in through this way, I'm going to build it over there. So, 550 health. That puts health good. Let's go into creativity next. So let's get creativity kind of covered, which will help our growth a little bit more. Hopefully as these factions come in, they'll get good on this front as well. And our thingy has completed. Look at this. Oublets. And then I think one of our deposits has kind of run out now. Is that the gold mine? Okay, we'll go ahead and demolish that one. And let's pause it up. And let's get another gold mine. So down here's another small amount. I want to get it just so it doesn't build weird roads everywhere. That will do nicely. I'll have that coming in slowly. And then we'll come into the medieval center. What is the upgrade? So it's rubbles. So we need to make sure we're getting rubbles in. So let's go ahead and spend some coin on that. So quite expensive. We've got a good amount of iron though. Let's see if we can sell some of these to make it work. That's quite a lot of our stuff, but let's do it. We're not quite producing the iron bars yet though. Maybe sell 100 of those and 1,000 of our iron. We'll get more in. We are mining it and there's plenty on our maps. Let's go ahead and do that. That gives us our rubbles to get our medieval center improved. So let's go ahead and get that done as well. This is huge for us right now. And then we are in a negativo right now. So let's get this next small farm upgraded here as well. And we should be good. This settlement is incredible. Look how they're merging together. I don't know what else to say for this game. It's really cool. Let's see what actually the next chapter kind of takes us into as well. There it is. Right. You now have access to service buildings, master builder's office, a library, and house of grievances. Which is our decrees. We need that one, I think. So let's go take a look. Enables to modify urban planning rules. Service buildings unlock new cultural gameplay of the game. Okay. Library. House of grievances. We definitely want this one. Gonna have to get bricks though of some kind. Yeah, the satisfactions are great here. I think we need to go House of Grievances first. And let's take a look. 168 brick. Okay. I mean, trade is possible again. And we got a Parvis. Look at this. Adds a little bit of attraction. Is it weird that you put Parvis in with that Roman thing right there, right? Cultural influence. The news is spreading through the streets. Our city has increased its level of cultural influence. Thanks to our joint efforts, the city is becoming more influential around the world every day. That fits in really nicely with this medieval town, doesn't it? I'm also going to push out the surveyor stuff as well when we can. I'm trying to think where we go. I want to make a little bit more room over here, to be fair. There's more sand that we can grab here at some point. We've got a really good radius to take out all of this and start mining the stone and stuff from up here. So I'm going to pop a surveyor thing up there. And then let's take a look. Yeah, we got gold there and iron there. So we can start building on both of those using that surveyor spot, which is good. I'll leave all these selected actually so we can kind of see. Right, really handy. And actually I've noticed these buildings have turned medieval. Look, it's evolving over time. So it's just these buildings that are staying the same. Wow, okay. In that case then, let's go into our production and let's start. I think I'm starting to understand it now. Let's get the tilery upgraded. I think I can go up a few times here, so we'll do that. And the brickwork. I've just spent all my blueprints. Did the wrong one, right? I'm thinking about selling them though. And what do we have? A surprising land. Oh, we found a ruin. And we're going to go ahead and repair it because that gives us belonging. And then we're going to use esteem as the next one for that small fixture up there. Guys, I'm kind of falling in love with the game. I'm somewhat confused, don't get me wrong, but I love how large scale it is. And look at this, we have a new... The Battle Brothers is at the gates of your city. Is there anyone they dislike? +5 of trust in political authority. Okay. Come on in. Hopefully you guys aren't too dramatic. You are our first faction that is of the military culture. And we probably need to work on the proximity of this as well at some point. So costly though. It's weird because you put the proximity down on this. It's kind of all over the place. They say you get more tax if you do it, right? And this one over here is coming in as well. I wonder what it looks like. Ah, that is gorgeous. Right, I've got enough for the tier 2 brickwork now. So let's go ahead and improve that one. Let's get that in a little bit quicker. And then I think I'll leave the tiler at the moment. But these little finds give you better buildings and stuff. I really want to get this House of Grievance in. Probably need this tier 2 architectural office now as well. It's getting pretty wild. So 500 blueprint points and we'll get that one upgraded too. And then we can push that one a little bit more. All right, it's time to buy in some bricks. So who has the bricks? You. 50. Cool. What do we want to sell to them? So 100 tiles. Look at all this wood now. We are good. We definitely want to sell our surplus though. We want to make sure we're doing that because gold is good, right? I'll gain some coins for this trade. And just keeping an eye on food. I think we're pretty good. I see the gain does dip, but we want to go into the next improvement of the gold papers soon. So gold leaves, we have 80. It looks like we can go ahead and continue these basic improvements though. With our natural golds. Yep, once we get the rubbles. So we'll do one more. Which should take us good. And then we've got room for our House of Grievances here. And this one, to be fair, I would like to push it this way a little bit because we're already doing some politics, right? As these build in, do we want to blend them in through this section? I don't think so. Could be good to go here as they build around it. Yeah, let's go there. Okay. So let's fix our problems here. Creativity. Huge problem. Can you do it twice? No, but that's going to give us 800. The next is belonging. How's health? It's kind of green, so that's good. We need to get on top of a lot of these. And then the next is going to be our architectural office. So we're going to get that leveled up. Straight away, we've got the improvement. So thank you. I like how when you improve them, they then adapt to the look of these, which is awesome. So cool, man. There it is. Right, we should see some more blueprints now. So chapter 2 rewards. You now have access to glazed pottery workshop, stables, abbey, mustia, wheelwright, and a manor. See how many buildings are in this game? I don't know what to do, man. Crazy. And we've got our next one of this. We're building our iron spears. Is at the gate of your city. Yeah, come on in. You can help me balance the politics over here. And now this is in. We should be able to now go into our politics now. What the hell is going on here? Medieval politics are changing from the ancient. New political authorities with exclusive bonuses and malices now have full authority over decrees. Beware of defeat, reaching 0 trust. So political authority. Okay. Interesting. So you can lose the game by going through this, but we can improve ourselves to get better bonuses by making certain people happy. Cool. Suspends the effects of commercial factions. This will give us our tax in, and our gold will fly through the roof. But at the same time, we're going to need some kind of satisfaction. So the best one is going to be going into belonging, potentially. Doesn't look like we're going to get into favor of that, though. So we might want to go temporary tranquility. No. Let's try and fix. So ceasefire would help them. So you're guaranteed yes, and you'll get a yes from you. So that'll be 3v4. I don't think that's going to work. Finding a compromise would be good. So suspends these. So let's go for that one. We should win that. Decree accepted. Cool. We'll take it. And then we've got a lot going on. City under tension. Yep. Trust in freefall. Your factions, souk vendors, and Palmyra commercial came to your lands because they saw you as a true leader. Time has passed. This trust deteriorated. You have to act quickly if you don't want it to barricade itself and get out of control. Which one are you then? Souk vendors. Okay, where are you? Souk vendors. Do we expel them? There's no way I can fix them. I'm going to expel them. Goodbye. Yeah, we're good. I think by getting rid of those, we fix most of our problems here. That's good. So let's go ahead and do a bit of trading now with this gold. So we need more rubbles, more bricks. And there we're going. I'm willing to spend it. We'll sell a little bit more of the iron. Boom. And that gives us that buffer again. Trade does come in really handy, actually, when you need it. And we've kind of fixed a lot of these issues down here now. So we just need to unlock the Master Builder's office. So let's see how much that one costs. That's a service building. 1,450. No problem. In the meantime, we'll continue to grow where we can. All right. I'm thinking about getting the university in now. So we can keep these guys a little bit more happy here. So, oh, that would have fit nicely in there, wouldn't it? Really difficult to not choose your spots badly. I'll be honest with you. I'm thinking about going here, but we're not going to build to it yet until we expand. So there's better, actually. That works fine. In there we go. And let's go ahead. I think belonging is better than the others. We are getting creativity and health. Let's get health from the Universitas. Oh, here we go. Yersinia pestis. This morning, the town is in state of panic. The Black Death is threatening every town in the region. The population is crying for urgent measures to contain the plague. And families are ready to flee to safe lands. You have 3 viable options. Support our scientists to find a cure. Quarantine the suspect sufferers at the risk of infecting them at the slightest mistake. Or recruit foreign doctors despite the risk to their own cities. Ooh, you seek to treatment on your own. Oh, I don't want to mess with that. Minus 40 gold coins for the cycles. Seek treatment on your own. We've got enough education to do it. Let's seek treatment on our own. Let's knock that down. All right, let's have a look at what it is to upgrade the architectural office once more. 1,250. I'm definitely going to do that. Just point out that ancient capital is the highest level it can be. So level 5 is the one. I'm going to seek to build out this as large as possible. So let me see. It seems a bit bugged, so you've got to just fiddle with it. 1891 of both. Let's go ahead and build that as well. That is a large wall around the settlement. And a university is coming in. Let's speed it up. Boom, look at that thing. It's a nice looking building. Very nice. City under tension. Friction has arisen between different groups of citizens. Okay. Not a lot I can do about that. Merchants of the Port of Tyre. So our merchants are struggling a bit, aren't they? Merchants of the Port of Tyre. Their trust isn't good. I'm going to say goodbye to them. We're going to get rid of all our merchants. The broker's going to have to go at some point. At the moment, we'll leave you where you are. Let's expel them. We don't need that drama in here. We're going to stick to our production guns here. It's working out really well. And now we have the blueprints ready to get our architectural office upgraded. I'm going to sacrifice that so we can just speed up everything as and when. We just need 500 wood. I can make that happen nice and easy. And I think I want to unlock this, actually. Let's get that extra gold income. There we go. We're going to trade some wood for some gold here, and we're going to pay for the privilege. So I can go ahead. Oh, hello. The terrible epidemic that has ravaged an entire continent seems to be subsiding thanks to the medical discoveries of our scientists in the city. Perfect. We survived it without dying. We're going to improve this architectural office as quick as possible. We'll get that kind of going, and then we'll be good. That's still not enough walls to get around our settlement either. We're building all the way around our wonder here, which is going to be really cool. So we now have opportunities to kind of expand out this way. Kind of tempted to get in another cutting camp right over here, because I want to clear out a lot of this wood so we can build more. So let's go ahead and do that. Just kind of clears it all out, you know. And it looks like we have another faction that wants to instill over here, and they're happy to. That is good. So it brings in good amounts here. Their influence is fine. And look at all this that we've got coming in. And the upgrade of the architectural office is coming in now, going up really, really quickly now, which is good. Now, we're going to have to improve yet another farm, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, because our food is now on the minus, which is fine. And it looks like districts are now building around these. I love that. That is so cool. So we're finally expanding out this way. I'm going to move this momentarily as well. I'm going to let them finish chopping this bit, and then we're going to move that one out the way as well. And now let's take a look at some of these that we may be able to go ahead and get. I think it's time to get the library. We need 1,450, so library is going to be our next one here. Alright guys, that is going to be where I end this one out though. We have expanded well into our medieval age now, 703 cycles into it. Look at this. Yeah, I think the more you play it, the more I'm adapting to it, so it's good. You guys have your hands on it now if you're playing it. Let me know your thoughts, if there's any tips you have as well. Do give us a shout, it really does help. But as always guys, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.